Hi, it's Carrie. In today's 5-Minute Friday, I want to talk about what I probably cannot do for your systematic review workflow. So there are lots of things that I can do, but I wanted to talk about the things that I usually can't do, and that's just to give you a better idea of a librarian's role on your team. Keep in mind that everybody's different and that there are always special exceptions. But the first thing I probably can't do for you is hand search websites or gray literature sites that aren't exportable. That's because screening needs to happen simultaneously at this step. So I consider hand searching and or gray literature searching of sites that aren't exportable to be a separate process that comes in right here at the top right of the Prisma flow diagram. So these are records identified from websites, organizations, and citation searching via other methods. Keep in mind that some gray literature will show up in Embase, Scopus, and Web of Science, but some gray literature will be behind the paywall of an organization's website, accessible only to members. So for me, this task lives outside of formalized searching and is a separate step that the research team must complete on their own. The second thing I can't do for you is upload RIS files to my own Covidence or Rayon account. Consider that a librarian who works on evidence synthesis might have dozens or hundreds or even thousands of projects at a time. So what if I upload your files to my Covidence and then something happens to me, or I change institutions and I lose my Covidence account? Or what happens if I have thousands of reviews in my Covidence account? I want every team to be in control of their own data, and for me, that means giving them access by having them upload their own files to their screening software and being in control of that process. The third thing that I probably cannot do for you is title and abstract review. That is, of course, unless it's a topic that I'm interested in working on for my own scholarship or publication. Title abstract screening is time-consuming, and it needs to be done by subject matter experts based on the inclusion and exclusion criteria set out at the start of the review. Which leads me to the next thing that I probably cannot do for you, which is full text screening. Again, this is a time-consuming process best done by subject matter experts. Your librarian may be able to offer advice on obtaining full-text PDFs of articles, so it's worthwhile to ask. The next thing I can't do is data extraction. This is a tedious but critical step, often best done by subject matter experts who know what they're looking at and what needs to be extracted. The next thing I can't do is critical appraisal, another step best done by subject matter experts. Which brings me to the last thing I probably cannot do for your systematic review workflow, which is meta-synthesis or meta-analysis. So I'm the librarian on the team. I may have expertise in formalized searching and information organization, but you should also have statisticians and methodologists that you can talk to. And these are the people who will be able to help you with the meta-synthesis and meta-analysis of your data. That concludes the things that I probably cannot do for your systematic review. If you're working with a librarian on a systematic review, remember that their expertise may lie in searching databases and organizing that information for use. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.